Well, we are essentially halfway through 2023, and spending on political ads is already setting records. According to adimpact.com, nearly $500 million have already been spent on primary and general election ads in races all around the country. The presidential race, namely the Republican Party primary, tops the list. Statewide and local races like those for a Wisconsin Supreme Court seat, the Chicago mayor's race, the Kentucky governor's race, and the Philly mayor's race have also seen record ad spending. So let's bring in columnist Nichole Standish from our partners at The Hill. Nichole, great to see you again. So as you know, we just hit the 6-month mark. We're now basically just under 6 months left in 2023. There's already this record political ad spending, nearly 20% of it on 2024 races. Is that just a logical increase due to everything costing more, or is there something else happening here?
It depends how long a view you take of this. It is mainly inflation if you're comparing this year to previous off years, 2019 or 2021. Things are just becoming more expensive. If you look at it over a longer period of time, there are two things happening, Nichole. One is campaigns are becoming longer because people are declaring their candidacy earlier. A generation ago, Bill Clinton didn't start running for the presidency until October. The other point is the existence of super PACs. That is just greatly adding to the amount of money sloshing around. And super PACs only came into existence after a 2010 Supreme Court decision, the so-called Citizens United decision. So those are two big factors.
All right. So now, obviously, we know Republicans are vying for a nominee spot. Is it safe to assume that party is spending the most? Because many times when you peel back the layers, you can be surprised at what you find. But if it is, in fact, the Republican Party, which candidates right now are shelling out the most?
As far as we can tell, it appears to be former President Trump and Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. Now, I want to be clear that part of this spending is coming from allies of theirs rather than the official campaigns themselves. And that is an important distinction because those super PACs that I just mentioned can accept unlimited donations. So you have tens of millions of dollars being spent by them already. It is bigger on the Republican side right now than the Democratic side, simply because the Republican primary is contested in a serious way. President Biden not really having those kind of challenges to his nomination. But there is a liberal group, Priorities USA, promising to spend $75 million over the course of this cycle. So plenty of money on that side as well.
All right, my last question for you, Nichole, and it seems silly, but all the time we hear people say, ads don't have an impact on me, whether it's a political ad, commercial, whatever. But we see this level of spending, nearly $500 million. I mean, it seems to directly contradict that. It does seem that these ads do have an impact.
Yeah, they do. I think if you talk to political strategists in both parties, what they would say is that you need to have something like parity with your opponent. If you have 98 ads and your opponent has 102, that's kind of okay. But you can't be drowned out by an opponent. You can't have a situation where an opponent is spending $50 million and you're spending $500,000. That doesn't work. That level of disparity unquestionably has an impact.
And right, and by the end of the campaign cycle, everyone is sick of the ads. We want to make sure that it's fairly distributed there. All right, Nichole Standish, thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.